Hello again. Today I'm going to make another video on Liberation Circuit. So this video, what I want to do is address some of the things I was complaining about in the other episode that I made. So I was complaining about these guys running away from each other and going off and attacking other processes. There's also some other things I would like to address that probably weren't so obvious. So let's first address the thing from running away. So we want to look at the code and change it so that they no longer run away from each other. So I'm just going to go down to the part that is about that. So mode idle, move attack. Okay. So when you press control and click somewhere, it will be using this mode right here for the moving. So it'll scan for a threat. And then if it finds something, it'll go to mode attack found. It'll save some data about that, and then it'll finish. So if it doesn't find this, it'll just fall through to the mode move, where it just moves to where you clicked. So I want to go to mode attack found. Here it is. This top part is the stuff that makes it chase the target. This bottom stuff here, this is the stuff that will tell it how to attack. So we're just going to delete some of this. We don't want to move to the target. We just want to go back to the save mode, whatever that was. So if the process cannot see the thing that it needs to attack, it's just going to go back into what it was doing, which was moving, instead of chasing after it and probably moving away from the other stuff. Okay, that's the first thing I wanted to change. I should go to the other process and also change that. Mode attack found. Just delete this stuff, because nobody needs it. There we go. Okay. The next thing I wanted to address was oh yeah, so these processes actually have two modes for attack. This mode right here is for when you click on something that you want to attack. This one up here, this is for when you want to, when it automatically finds something to attack. So, I think it's a good idea to keep this in for the, when you click on something to attack, so that it will go after it, because you want it to go after you, so it's good. Okay, next thing I want to do is something a little bit less obvious. So the way that these processes work is that they will start reading what to do at this code header right here. Anything above that defines what the process will look like. So here we have an object where, no, let me find something more obvious. Object burst XL. So one of these four bursts in the front is a burst XL. It's defined by this right here. So if I change this to a pulse XL and then recompile it, you see that one? That one changed to a pulse right there. So this top part just defines what the process will look like. I want that to be burst though, so we'll change it back. Now, the next thing we need to realize is that below this code, so it reads from top down. So all of the stuff at the top gets done first, and then the stuff below happens after. That also means that whenever you have to do something that requires power, like shoot a weapon, if that's higher up in the code, then that will be done first. So I don't really want... I would rather that these things charge their interface and try to repair themselves first, and then they'll survive for longer. So I am going to copy and paste these things. This one charges the interface, this one restores it, which is like putting the components that it lost back on. And this one repairs itself, which is like healing the hit points of the components. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to scroll to the top, and then put it back at the top. What that will do is it'll make it just charge its interface first, and put all the power into doing that before it goes and shoots and does stuff like that. So I want to do that with both of these. I don't think you would have to do this, but I prefer doing it. I'm going to take this, and then go back to the top. Okay, there we go. So now it's going to charge its interface and repair itself first. That's what I want. Now there's something else I was complaining about as well. These guys. I don't think I'm going to change this on the big build because I don't really care. But if you go scroll down a little bit down here to the circle around target, this is, if you autocode your process to circle counterclockwise or clockwise, it'll use this algorithm. But the guard, if you make it guard another process, it'll also use this algorithm. So I was complaining about these guys going off to the side, which I don't really want. I want them to just stay right behind the main process. So in order to do that, we are going to change this completely. So I'm going to remove all that and make new integers. Guard x, guard y. That's what I think I want. Guard x equals process I think it's circle target. Yeah, so before it goes into this subroutine, this circle target will be set to target guard. So I want to use the circle target here. And then I want to get its position. And then after I get its position, I would like to decide how to, I want them to follow behind the process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that if they're outside of a range of the main process, they're just going to move towards that process. So that should make them just follow behind. So I'm going to say if distance from x, y more, and I need to remember what that is, guard x, guard y, and then distance, I guess I'll leave it as circle distance. That was another variable that got set before going into the subroutine. So I believe it's set to 700 right now. Yeah, right there. Circle distance 700. And that will make it, that'll say, so if it's more than that distance, we want it to move towards the target. Auto move. So auto move is the class that all of these move objects belong to. You just use it because it's autocated like that. Guard x, guard y. And then if it's within that distance, we're just going to do nothing in return. So that should make it work, I hope. Let's go into the game and check. Okay, so right here I got my two processes that I just wanted to test. I probably won't be able to actually tell if it's going to charge its interface or repair itself first, but I have confidence that it will anyway, so I'm not going to bother. So I'm going to send this guy out, and then I'm going to make this guy follow him. It should not do anything until it's out of range. Okay, it's out of range, so now it's moving closer. So far, so good. As you can see, it's no longer trying to circle it. It's just going towards it. We need to come across an enemy now to test the other part. It looks like this process is way faster than this one though, which is maybe a little bit of a problem, but I'm fine with it for now. Guess I could speed up a little bit. Finding specific situations can be hard sometimes. Okay, so these guys are going by. And once they get out, okay, he stops attacking once they're gone. So he doesn't chase after them anymore, which is exactly what I want. So now I'm just gonna send this guy in, and I guess it finished this level. This guy is turning around. He's not shooting any of them though. Oh, he's got a bad target. This guy might actually get destroyed. This guy's in the back here, hitting this one for you. Okay, now we're fine. So that's all I wanted to test for today. I don't care anymore. I guess that's the end of the video, isn't it? I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.